Hello Libra, Suns, Moons, and Risings. I'm Zayleigh and welcome to your August 2023 prediction. I know I've been gone for a minute. I was in the process of moving and traveling in Alaska. It's been a very eventful year. Interesting, eventful, and full of surprises. I will say that. So I do want to start out by saying, first of all, thank you for watching, and I appreciate if you're still here. I am going to start out with these goddess cards. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, whatever gender identity you identify with. Goddess energy could be within all of us, and this is just a message for you. And then if you like to work with goddesses, you can choose to kind of tap into this one's energy to help you throughout the month of August. After that, I'm going to get into the tarot portion. So just give me one moment. Let me shuffle these goddess cards real quick. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a minute. Whoa. All right, so we have Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Well, if you guys have had any issues in your... Sorry, there's an ant on me. Let me just move him off there. So if you guys have had any issues in your home situation, it doesn't have to be like bad thing, but maybe you have, say you're renting out a room or you're renting a room. Maybe there's a new roommate moving in, or you are moving to a new place entirely, or, you know, there's just a shift in your home, in your living environment. It could be you even just redecorating or you getting things done around your house that you've needed to get done. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a actual person that's changing in your home or you changing a physical home. It could be you beautifying your home or you putting more energy into your home, or maybe even just as a basic message, but you spending more time at home. Maybe there's things that you can work out. I don't know why I said work out. Maybe you want to work out at home. You know what I mean? Like maybe you have you want to work out at home, or you are working out of home, or you get a job where you work from home. There's something significant about your home life, okay? So let me shuffle the tarot and then we'll get more into your reading. All right, Libra. So looks like we're starting out your reading with the High Priestess. Very powerful energy, very powerful. This is the divine, knowing of all, not of all things, but of a lot of hidden things, of knowing the occult, of using your intuition, of tuning more into your body more than your mind. So when I look at the High Priestess, and I always see this also, and it's interesting because it was the High Priestess and then the Chariot, which is so powerful. These are there's a couple more other major arcana cards, but we started out with this. And even when you just look at these cards, I'm going to put them like this so you can just see how the black is on this side and then the white is on this side. And to me, whenever I see that, it's because it's such a it's a contrast, right? And it's representing duality, the duality of all things, the understanding and knowing that if there's light, then there's dark. And that all resides in us, right? So we can sit there and say, oh, I'm all love and light or whatever those people say. But no, that's not humanly possible. As long as you're a human on this planet, there's always some type of duality. Now, there's different levels to that duality. There's people that actually take a look at that, and then there's people that avoid it and will do other things to kind of increase that darkness within themselves. So it's all about choices. I'm not here to preach about that or anything. This is just your monthly reading. So, but when I look at this, it's so interesting because I see that there's things that maybe you have known for a while, okay? And they're actually going to come out. Like you're going to find out more information. And by finding out that information is going to move you maybe in a different direction than you thought. Okay, so things may have seemed a certain way. This is what I'm getting. They may have seemed a certain way up until this point. You find out some information, or you talk to somebody, or you have a certain thing that you have to go through, you know, you in your job or in your life or in your relationship, and it puts you in a different direction. So of all the readings I've done this far, with these two cards coming out in the very beginning is pretty powerful, because I always, even though I don't do an actual spread, I know a lot of tarot readers, they have like this certain spread and it's like, this is this, this is this. I've tried doing that. I just don't read like that. I am a intuitive tarot reader, and the way that I like to read is by shuffling, and I use my intuition on how to interpret the things that are, you know, coming out. So I kind of look at these cards that came out as a story. This is the energy of your month, just like that goddess card, right? So for some of you guys, I will say, some of you guys are actually moving. And I think I got that in the Gemini reading too. They just had the Chariot card. So some of you guys are actually physically moving. But if you're not physically moving, it just means that your energy has shifted and it's putting you in a different direction, on a different timeline. So you're going to experience maybe different things than you thought you were originally going to experience. Because how in control really are we? We're in control of our daily actions. We're in control of our thoughts. There's certain things that we can control, but then, dang, there's so many things that we can't control. So with the Seven of Swords here in reverse, and I believe we just had this in the Gemini reading. You guys can have Gemini in your chart somewhere, or if you just want to watch the Gemini reading, maybe you're close to a lot of Geminis, I don't know, but there's just a few cards here that were just in that reading, and I shuffle in between. So with the Seven of Swords reversed, and this just came out alone. So I want to say that with this, hold on one moment. All right, every once in a while an ant will crawl in my skirt, and it is quite an interesting feeling. So as I'm just casually giving a reading over here and feel an ant like on my upper leg. So with the Seven of Swords reversed, I'm seeing this as you guys are more, I'm getting this, I'm not really seeing this as other people. You're not letting your own mind play tricks on you. You want to move in a direction where your mind isn't playing tricks on you. And playing tricks on you, I mean you feeding into negative thoughts that maybe come in. That you know how when you think one negative thought and then it could lead to another and then another and another. I feel that you guys want to start working on that if you've had issues with that. Or even just, I'm just practicing better mindfulness exercises, even like meditating more or being more mindful every day with the things that you're doing, just the basic things that you're doing. I am in my kitchen and I'm washing the dishes, and then you're just there in your kitchen and you're washing the dishes. You're not having your mind in 50 million different places. So with the Page of Cups here, this could be in regards to, I didn't really get a clarifier for this. So this, to me, just the Page of Cups energy as a single card, I see it as either something that you are interested in. You're more looking into your creative side. So you're doing the things that you want to maybe do, or if it doesn't have to do with that, you're giving somebody an option, is what I'm hearing, is like a option, like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, or this is what I want. How do you feel about it? You know, when you say you have I'm just going to give a couple examples. Okay, first of all, if you like somebody, right? If you're single, you're dating somebody, you're maybe expressing to them, hey, you know, here's this cup right here with this little fish in it. And I'm just kidding. Don't give them a cup with a fish. Like from the carnival. Didn't they have those at the carnival with the little betta fishes? Beta and, oh no, goldfish that like dies 2 days later. But that's kind of sad. Anyways, no, you're like extending your cup, your emotions. Cups rules emotions. So you're expressing your emotions towards somebody, or you're having more, even if you have a child, you're extending your emotions to them. You're telling them that you love them more. You're being more grateful towards them. If you have a business, you're reaching out to people and saying, hey, this is what I have to offer. Look at all my creative ideas. And you're more willing to do that this month. There is a sense of clarity that comes to you. Definitely. When we have the third major arcana card in one reading, the Hermit, and that's all about inward, looking within yourself to realize what it is that you are wanting, not only wanting, but remember how I was talking about with the duality. I know I was talking about that for a reason. I didn't really know why I was talking about that, but now I know why. So when you can choose to look at yourself, inward, going within, going inward and looking at certain aspects of yourself. And the more time that I'm not saying you guys are going to be alone all month. No, that's not what I'm saying. But when you do take time for yourself, I feel like it's going to give you immense clarity. Your mind is going to start recognizing things, not only your mind, your body, your spirit, your mind. It's going to be in harmony, and you're going to start realizing things that maybe you haven't seen before. And you're going to start to think more logically instead of, you still have the emotional aspect here with the Page of Cups, wanting to express your emotions, but not letting your emotions take over in certain situations, which is very helpful. With the Emperor here and the Six of Cups in reverse, dang, for the moment I saw this, I thought of a father figure. So this is definitely not a message for everybody, but for those of you guys that have a father figure that you aren't close to, or there's something with your father that's unhealed, you can look, maybe that has to do with that Hermit energy and looking at yourself as to why you're still holding on to those feelings towards your father. If it's not your father, it's a masculine figure, somebody from your childhood possibly. There's something about your childhood here, or something that somebody did to you in the past, something that probably wasn't that great. When we see the Emperor in reverse, that's not really the best. We don't want to see the Emperor in reverse. It's not that we don't want to, but it's that it is not the most pleasant energy. It would be a masculine figure that would take advantage of people, that would use people for their own benefit. Someone that, instead of being empowered and mature, would be immature, and this could be just somebody, if it doesn't have to do with your childhood and it doesn't fit there, this could be, just somebody from your past, somebody that you had a connection with, something that's unhealed, because we're seeing this for a reason, but you're willing to work it out. You're not with this person, but any type of emotions or change of thinking, there is an opportunity to start working on that. And I know that for really challenging things that we go through, it takes a time, even things from our very, very young childhood. It takes time, but you're willing to put in the effort to start changing those things. And as I say that, I'm looking at this, and it's like, there's the Page of Wands, and then we have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So the way I was looking at it, how it came out was exactly like this. And he's looking at this in this direction. So willing to address the things that need to be ended, the insecurities specifically. Insecurities with certain things within yourself that have kept you kind of held back from really expressing yourself or showing yourself to people, like showing the real you to people, and ending those insecurities, or just having insecurities within your own Not with your finances, even, for example. You know, I know that a lot of people, when you have issues with your finances, it's embarrassing sometimes. You know, like, it's just the way that it is. It's hard. So you're willing to take a look at the things of the reasons of why am I having issues with my finances? What is it that I need to do? You know, maybe I need to look for a second job. Maybe I need to do, and with the Page of Wands is very curious. It's like, okay, I'm going to go out and I want to change these things. If it's not in regards to your finances are good or popping off over there. It is your own insecurities and the things that have kind of kept you back from doing the things that you really want to do. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the Fool in reverse. So I really feel that this is a month for you guys. This is a month that you have unfinished business, okay? There's definitely an element of unfinished business. You know, with that Ten of Swords ending your reading and then the Fool coming out reversed. Sorry, I had to cough for a second. There's things that you're really looking at from the past. We have the past here. We have going inward here. And then, you know, starting out, looking at the things that are hidden so we can move forward. Ten of Swords. There's a lot here about looking at the past and looking at things that have happened. And also taking into account your own choices that you've made that have put you, not choices that other people did to hurt you. Not talking about that. I'm talking about your choices that have put you in certain situations to experience certain things. And you look at those things and you say, damn, all right, well, I understand that this happened and it hurt me really badly or it changed my life in so many ways, but what can I do moving forward to change those things? I didn't know this is going to get a little deep, okay? Libra, you guys are going through some stuff, okay? But not all of you. Some of you guys are doing great. Super happy for you. But overall, when I look at this is a lot. There's a lot going on, a lot to process. But there's always that, you know, like there's always the wheel, like there's always movement. There's always change. Things are always moving and shifting and changing. So I really feel that you guys are taking the steps to change, make those changes in your life. Wow. All right. So I think that's your message for today. I think that's it. I just want to say that I really appreciate you if you're still watching. And if you guys like my videos on my baby little channel, can you please leave me a comment? Just comment and let me know, like, hey, you know, I see you've been making videos on and off for a while and I like them, or this resonated, or you know what, even if it doesn't resonate, tell me, you know, because I like feedback. I'm a person that I like to get feedback from people. Constructive criticism, whatever you have to say. You don't like my hair, that's cool. A lot of people don't, but a lot of people do. There's always like that duality. It's so funny. But anyways, yeah, if you like my videos, please leave me a comment, just because I love reading your comments. I really genuinely love knowing that I make these videos for a reason and that people actually like them. It kind of keeps you motivated to do more. So I send you all so much love. I hope you're doing well. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.